Nobody comes to the Infinity Diner on purpose. Not anymore.
Phil, Murdo, quick! It's time for the Tricky D show!
Tricky D's glitter ship will be crossing the galaxy to Star Sector 214 to broadcast Tricky D's Trillennium Party live to the universe from Infinity Diner.
Here?
You guys should do Tricky D's party. It would be great advertising.
Cleaner to Vic.
Waiter to Vic.
Kitchen to Vic.
Oh no. Come on, Vic. Not now.
It is estimated that, at a speed of 1 million spacey meters per second, Tricky D's glitter ship will arrive in 23 hours, 5 minutes, 3 seconds and 48.2 nanoseconds. At present, the Infinity Diner VIC-60 is denying access.
Great timing, Vic. The Pook will be here tomorrow and you're not working. Again.
Try again, PJ. Well, he might respond.
And astrogators might fly.
They do fly. Nothing.
Come on, Vic.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. He's about as much use as your Lumi flower. It's time he was scrapped.
Scrapped? What do you mean scrapped? My granddaddy had one of these in his diner when I was a kid, and he always said, if you treat a VIC-60 properly, it'll last forever. Now, there's nothing wrong with him. His pitch recognition's crashed, that's all. Where's his PRU?
His PRU?
Yeah, his PRU. Pitch Reprogramming Unit.
A pitch reprogramming unit is an antique device used to reload the logging codes of the early model VIC-60 robots. All VIC-60s are equipped with codes to initiate their functions. This is the code for waiter service, the code for cooking, the code for cleaning, the code for diner communications. These codes are made up from sounds which are at different pitches. The pitch of a sound can be high or low. If sounds at different pitches are played one after another, a pitch shape can be created. Pitch shapes can be found everywhere in music.
Hi, I'm Julie Dexter. This is the jazz band I sing with. Playing saxophone we have Jason Yard. Playing piano we have Robert Mitchell. On the bass we have Owen Owadier. And keeping the beat on drums, Daniel Crosby. When you sing or play an instrument, you can use a range of sounds which vary from high-pitched ones to low ones. If you put pitches one after the other, you create different pitch shapes, like this one. Summertime, summertime. Or this one. And the living is easy. And the living is easy. These are the two main pitch shapes you'll find in the song Summertime. In jazz, one of the things we do is change the pitches of the notes of a song, like this. I'm going to sing the original pitch shape, while Jason's going to keep the same rhythm, but changing the pitches to create a different pitch shape, like this. Summertime. And now with the band.
Summertime, summertime, summertime.
Changing a song in this way is called improvising, and jazz musicians do this a lot. By changing certain parts of the tune, we can make our own version. Here's our version of Summertime.
Summertime, and the living is easy. Fish are jumping, and the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich, and Ma is good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Pitch reprogramming unit. It's silver, about this big.
Oh, buttons on the front.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that
that
pitch
pitch
reprogramming
reprogramming
unit.
Is this it?
Yes.
Oh, that's a PRU. Well, of course, I wouldn't know. Technology doesn't concern me. I'm an artiste.
Well, at least it looks like it's still working.
How does it work?
You just key in the codes for its different functions. So, cooking, cleaning, and waiter service. And then press send, and he'll reload them.
I don't think that helps. Let's be nice to him for a change.
Talk to him sweet, he might be feeling the heat. Waiter to Vic, waiter to Vic.
Come on, old man, just do the best that you can. Kitchen to Vic, kitchen to Vic.
Please be okay so you can help us today. Clean it to Vic, clean it to Vic.
Is it your chips or has your circuitry slipped? Diner to Vic, diner to Vic.
Well, according to Gal, Vic was built to last. The rest of us think that his time is past. According to Gal, Vic's a fine machine. The rest of us think he's an old has-been.
Talk to him cross, you have to show him who's boss.
Waiter to Vic, waiter to Vic.
Come on, you fake, we know you've got what it takes.
Kitchen to Vic, kitchen to Vic.
Send a response, we'll only ask you this once.
Clean it to Vic, clean it to Vic.
No sign of life, perhaps his memory's wiped. Diner to Vic, diner to Vic.
Well, according to Gal, Vic was built to last. The rest of us think that his time is past. According to Gal, Vic's a fine machine. The rest of us think he's an old has-been.
Talk to him tough, you need to act a bit rough.
Waiter to Vic, waiter Waiter to Vic.
Come on, you creep, you're just a rusty old heap. Kitchen to Vic, kitchen to Vic.
Give yourself airs, we'll sell your hardware for spares.
Cleaner to Vic, cleaner to Vic.
Warning lights red, could be his power pack's dead. Diner to Vic, diner to Vic.
Well, according to Gal, Vic was built to last. The rest of us think that his time is past. According to Gal, Vic's a fine machine. The rest of us think he's an old has-been.
A common fault in the VIC-60 is the random deletion of login codes. This causes the VIC to ignore requests to respond, as this one does in the song Diner to Vic. This song contains all the pitch shapes made by the VIC's login codes.
Waiter to Vic.
Kitchen to Vic.
Cleaner to Vic.
Diner to Vic.
A melody is made up from pitch shapes. Listen for the pitch shapes in the melody of this song. It may help you to know that one shape can be heard again and again.
When I'm lonely, dear white heart, black the night or wild the sea, by love's light my foot finds the old pathway to thee. Ver mi orovano, ver mi orovani, ver mi oro, sad am I without thee. Thou'rt the music of my heart, harp of joy, O Cruchmockery, moon of guidance by night, strength and light thou to me. Ver mi orovano, ver mi orovani, ver mi oro, sad am I without thee.
I've got a glitter ship of celebrities arriving in less than 24 hours and nothing to cook with. Marvelous.
I don't understand. It ought to have worked.
It's okay, I know what you do. You just press this.
What are you doing?
Don't worry, he'll be back in a while.
You're not supposed to shut him down like that.
Why not?
Because every time you do that, he uses up an energy cell to restart. You're only supposed to do that in an emergency.
I've done it before.
Look, a VIC-60 is like a cat. It has 9 lives, 9 restart cells. You'll burn him out. Then how will you cope?
We'll manage.
How?
We'll go manual.
Now, let's not take things too far. I know I said I wanted to do real cooking, but I've no idea how to make a cake with my hands.
You could use a spoon.
A spoon?
Yeah, I saw it in an article in the Space Gazette. How we used to live.
I saw that. There was a picture of someone pouring a drink out of a jug.
However, do you know when to stop?
But it runs over the edge, I think.
Well, you may have to go manual if the VIC-60 doesn't come back online.
Oh, stop worrying. He'll be back in the morning. We can't do anything else tonight. Let's start again tomorrow.
But what if he doesn't come back?
He will. Because if he doesn't, I shall be extremely cross.
If you want to hire a dormer pod, they're 18 epicreds a night.
The keys are behind the bar.
Thanks. I think I will. Heap of junk. You're in a bad way, aren't you, Vic? Looks like you're in need of a friend. Tell you what, I'll stick around till you're up and running again.
In some parts of the world, parrots are a very popular pet, but sometimes they can be really badly treated. These parrots have all been rescued by a very special Jamaican woman called Wendy Van Barnveld. I went to visit her, and she explained how damaged a parrot can get if it's not looked after with care.
Most of them have had their wings clipped by the people that caught them.
So they can't fly?
So that they can't fly. But once a year, the feathers drop out naturally. It's called molting, and then the new feathers come in gradually, and they'll be able to fly again. So these birds can eventually go back to the wild when they grow their new feathers back. We have one here that he still has his feathers, and he's quite recently come from the wild. He's just dying to get out, you can tell by his behavior.
On the day I came, there was a new rescued parrot just arrived.
Is another bird being kept in a very bad condition?
Oh Lord, this cage is terrible.
It's ridiculous.
Look at him, he's worn his tail right off. Poor thing. Well, we're going to get you into a nice big cage now, bird.
Right.
You'll be okay. Thank you, John.
All right.
All right, pretty bird. Let me have a look at you. Oh,
What
you
sort
don't
of
like
state
this.
is this poor
He's
parrot
in pretty bad condition. Look at his tail. And this wing has had the tips of his feathers cut off so that he can't fly. That means I'll have to keep him until he molts next year. The feathers drop out naturally, ouch, and grow back again. Then he can get released. Let's get him in this big cage now. This is a yellow-billed parrot. Come on, baby. Go on. Ah, there you go.
Wendy won't keep these parrots forever. She's just looking after them till the day she'll release them back into the wild, where they belong. In the meanwhile, she does all she can to make them comfortable.
Well, they eat a mixture of things that they can get in the wild and also things that they wouldn't normally get in the wild, but they're to help them have a balanced diet. They get carrots, fresh corn, orange, pawpaw. And they love the seeds of the pawpaw. And they get bananas. They also get some seeds and dry food in the afternoon.
And slowly the parrots are nursed back into health. She showed me one, her special favourite.
Come on, Cher. Oh, come on, relax. All right, pretty bird.
Who's this, Wendy?
Okay, this is a bird that has been a pet for a very long time. It's an old bird. It's probably about 26 years old. It's called Cher.
Now, Cher's sitting on your arm, nice and calmly. She obviously loves being stroked. Does she know who you are?
Yeah, this bird knows me fairly well. I've been looking after her for a number of years. They do recognize people. There are some people that they love and there are some people that they hate.
Sure, come on, scratch.
Wendy's husband, Ray, is one of the people Cher hates. But, like all parrots, if there's one thing she likes more than anything, it's a nice, refreshing shower.
They look like they're loving it, loving every minute.
They
Look at
really love
those
to have
wings.
a bath sometimes. They hang from the roof and they spread out their wings to catch it. I guess they like it when it rains outside in the wild.
And shaking their feathers, does that just make sure that all the water gets right down
they're
in
fluffing
there?
it all up and letting it go right down down to the base of their feathers. And then afterwards they shake and preen. I guess it's a way just to get cleaned and refreshed. Maybe they have little parasites or little mites on their feathers and they get rid of them that way. When it's a hot day, I like to give them a bath. Cool them down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Frances was still a very young firefly, her tail wouldn't glow like those of the grown-ups, and this made her feel very sad. "I can give you a glowing light," said Cocky Roach. Frances knew that Cocky was a very naughty young cockroach, but she couldn't resist. They lit a match from a box that Cocky had taken from his mummy's kitchen without her knowing. Frances knew she was doing wrong, but Cocky had her under his spell. Grasping the match, Frances took to the sky. "What fun," Cocky chuckled. The flame grew larger until it reached her wings and burnt her. In pain, she let the match drop to the ground. Soon the whole of the kingdom was burning. The following day, King Chrysalis said, "We'll have to build everything again." Frances realized how foolish she'd been. In time, she got better and helped rebuild the kingdom, but she never forgot the words of her king. "Remember," he said, "never play with matches." And Cocky Roach never dared show his face again. Remember, never play with matches.
knew it.
Lance was kidnapped by aliens.
Help me get my boy back.